Hey, this is Chase from Freak Shack. Today you are watching part 2 of me playing through Halo Infinite for the very first time. I'm recording this intro after the fact, so my previous video, the link will be in the description to watch me playing the first part of Halo Infinite's campaign on release day. This is the second part of the game, beginning about 4 missions from the end, or the fourth to last mission in the game. I'm going to have links to the timestamps in the description so you can watch certain missions or objectives that you want to go ahead and jump to. So feel free to use that feature and enjoy. Alright, hello everyone. We are back for day 2 of Halo Infinite. After kind of sleeping on it and just thinking about what I played yesterday, I think some of my opinions have changed a little bit, and I was talking with Justin about some things as well. First, though, I wanted to start this video with just kind of a recap of what has been going on so far and what I'm getting from the story, what I think's going on. So obviously it starts with that really cool opening cutscene. You see the Infinity being destroyed, Chief being thrown out by Atriox, and that's how he's drifting in space for 6 months. He is blacked out that whole time, apparently. You learn through the story that, he only remembers waking up in the Pelican with the pilot, right? So for 6 months he's been up there. The Infinity was destroyed. From the audio logs and stuff, it sounds like a lot of people got off in escape pods or other ships or whatever. A lot of them made it down to the surface of Zeta Halo. There are Spartans dead all over the place, so it looks like there was quite a resistance still, and of course we find Marines throughout, so there is still a UNSC force presence on the ring, though most of them were captured by the Banished and you have to free them. But it sounds like they were trying to continue their missions and continue to fight against the Banished and Cortana and whatever was going on there. With the main story, once the pilot gets the Chief, they are being pulled in by a Banished ship. Chief disables that cruiser, and then they head down to the surface of Zeta Halo. They retrieve the weapon. You start to see all these different fragments and data from Cortana, whispering and flashbacks and stuff, which is really cool. Those 2 levels are really riveting in my opinion. They're really wonderful, great story. And then at the end of that second one, when you emerge, you go up the Banished elevator and you go through some hallways. You're on Zeta Halo in the open world for the first time. You clear a forward operating base, and then you attack the tower, which was for interrogations. An elite was interrogating, and you see a Spartan there, because you had gotten a distress call. Then you figure out you learn about the dig site, basically, that the Banished are doing on one of the other islands, and I think they call it the Conservatory. So you go there, you try to figure out what's in the Conservatory, what the Banished want with it, why they want the ring, what's going on. And after doing all that, you meet the monitor of the installation, who is killed or destroyed, and you meet the Harbinger. And the Harbinger wanted something. She talks about the Reformation is beginning, which it sounds a lot like, the Reclamation from Halo 5, but totally different. We learn, as we continue on, going to the first Spire, that the Reformation is just them trying to rebuild Zeta Halo. They're trying to rebuild the ring to make it operational so that they can activate it. However, the Harbinger also keeps mentioning the Endless. The Endless will return, the Endless will rise. And then through audio logs, as you continue on these other missions, trying to disable the Spires, going to all these beam towers and stuff, there's audio logs in them. And I don't know if they're talking about the Endless, but the audio logs mention something about... I guess, if I'm understanding it correctly, like a race, a planet that survived the activation of the Halo array that killed off the Flood when the Forerunners activated it from the Ark. And that's surprising, because so far, you know, with Halo, we haven't ever heard of anyone having survived the Halo array, you know. So something obviously happened, like you heard about, like they were sending diplomats to Zeta Halo, if they're talking about the Endless, or maybe it's someone else, maybe it's whoever the Harbinger is. We don't really know who she is, except that she was imprisoned here on Zeta Halo, it looks like. I don't know what she wants to do with the Endless. I know she says, like, the Forerunners' lives are at an end and all that. But I don't know what her main goal is. I don't know what the Endless are. Sounds like the Auditorium has something to do with the Endless. I don't know what they are. You know, are they precursors? I don't know what the Endless are. I mean, everything's kind of hinting at them being worse than the Flood, a bigger threat than the Flood, a bigger test for the Forerunners than the Flood, which is pretty concerning, you know, hearing that stuff. Not, like, concerning for me, but, like, for the story, like, something worse than the Flood, like, you know, that's not good. Then, so we disabled the Spire. Chief and the weapon were kind of fighting because he tried to delete her. So she's very mad, but she's still helping. And where we left off, the pilot was captured by Jega, or Rdomnai, who is the elite Spartan killer, and saying that the chief is going to come to him in Escharum, and the chief is going to come to us because they have the pilot. So that's kind of where we left off in the story. There's a lot going on. We don't know why the Banished want to activate Halo. I would assume they're doing it so that they can maybe kill off their enemies, you know, do tactical pulses, the 25,000 light years, you know, in a certain area of the galaxy, because, you know, the Halo rings do move. They do have slip space, you know, you can move them, you know, in theory. So you could use them to enforce, you know, kill off life in certain parts of the galaxy. I don't know if that's what they're trying to do. I don't understand what they're doing with the Halo. The Harbinger, though, seems to have completely different goals, but they have the same kind of goals. Like, whatever the Endless are, it can't be good. You know, I think they keep calling it the Silent Auditorium. I don't know if that has anything to do with the Palace of Pain that's supposed to be on Zeta Halo from, like, the books and everything that went on, you know, with mendicant bias and all that, you know, before they fired the Halo array. I don't know. You know, knowing that Zeta Halo is one of the original 12, I think it was 12 Halos, you know, from the greater arc, before all of those were lost, and they had the smaller Halos from the lesser arc, the 7 that we know. This installation was one of those, and then it was downsized, you know, at least from the if I'm remembering the books correctly, when I read them years ago. So I don't know where the story's going. I mean, I think obviously nothing bad's gonna happen. I think Chief is gonna rescue the pilot. I think the weapon is gonna stay. Maybe we'll figure out that Cortana's still alive, and maybe they'll combine. Maybe Cortana and the weapon, like, somehow cure Cortana's rampancy, where the weapon and Cortana become some sort of new AI with the new name, or, you know, maybe they defeat each other. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't think they're gonna kill the weapon off, though. I don't think they're gonna kill the pilot off. I think the Chief will survive the game, because he seems to survive everything. I don't know, though, where the story's going. You know, I'm assuming we're gonna stop the Harbinger and figure out whatever the Endless is. We're probably gonna have to go to the Silent Auditorium, and I don't know what to expect, really. The story is very interesting so far. You know, the more I think about it, the more I want to know what's going on. You know, there's still gaps, there's still questions about what happened after the Infinity was destroyed. So there's so much going on that's just, you know, I don't know. but it's intriguing, it's interesting, it makes the game more fun. Like Halo 5, I mean, the story wasn't that interesting besides the fact that, oh, Cortana's back and she's evil and we don't know what her plan is with the Guardians. That's the only intrigue, really, with Halo 5, because the whole, Locke versus Chief just didn't pan out. They never really were against each other. Like, it's just, Halo 5 story was terrible, so there's a lot more intrigue in Halo Infinite story. Uh, Even Halo 4, you had an interesting story because you had the Didact in there who, I had read the book, so I loved that the Didact was in there. Um, but you had that emotional story more driving it. So this feels like it's a good blend. You still have the emotions, Chief wants to know what happened to Cortana. You hear about, how he let her down and the pilot's emotions. Like, you had that really good scene, that pep talk where, like, Chief and the weapon were comforting the pilot, you know? So there is still emotion. There's a more human story than, the original trilogy was, where, like, there's a lot more emotions driving decisions, but it's still very straightforward, unlike Halo 4 and 5, which were very emotion-based, just Chief after Cortana. They're trying to stop the Banish, they're trying to stop whatever's happening, they know that they're going to try to fire this installation, and they are not going to let that happen no matter the cost. So it's a good blend of the two, and I'm excited to see where it continues to going. I've got 4 missions left, and I'm really excited about that. I did see a lot of people were having troubles with Bassus, so I'm glad I'm not the only one that did not enjoy fighting him. It was really hard. I would like to try it again, a new campaign on a playthrough, because I do want to play through this game a few times. I think that's the only way that you really understand the story 100%, and really get to know the game and love the game. I mean, thinking to the other Halos, I played those so many times, and I feel like every time I play it, I have a new appreciation for those games, and I think it'll be the same with this game, so I can't wait to play it again and face him and maybe do better. That's kind of my goal now, is on a second playthrough if I can do everything better than I did the first time. I did watch a few people defeat him on, like, the second or third try, with a much better technique than I had going into it, so some of it, of course, was me, but he was very hard. I mean, that's kind of across the board. People realize that he was hard. And then when you're fighting Adjutant Resolution, the 2 times, the second time I didn't do that bad because I didn't die very many times. It just took me a while. I think you just have to face him more. I was running a lot. It is really straightforward, once you kind of know how to defeat him. Every time he seized up, I didn't think you could keep hurting him. For some reason, like, I thought that he was, like, protecting himself, and I took the opportunity to run, but now that I thought on it, you could see the monitor, like, he's exposed, so I think you could just quickly defeat him if you just kept shooting. So that's something to also try for the next time. Maybe he'll come up a 3rd time, I don't know. I don't like that they brought him up a 2nd time, but it's not as annoying as, like the Warden Eternal in Halo 5. Like, how many times did you fight the Warden? That was awful. So, it's, the bosses are definitely tough. I think this game is tough. I think a lot of my strategies just aren't working quite as well as they would in another Halo. I think I'm so used to in the other Halo games, you just kind of go through guns blazing and defeat everybody. In this game, I feel like there's a lot more thought that has to go into it. There's a lot more strategizing and thinking about what you're going to do, because it seems like the enemies are a bit stronger. Obviously, the grunts are still grunts, and, the brutes, some of them are pretty strong, but a lot of them, like, they're somewhere between, like, Halo 2 and Halo 3 brutes. They're not, like, crazy strong, although there's just a lot of them in this game. It's just, the jackals seem harder to fight than before. They seem a lot stronger to me. And like, the elites, it just seems like a lot of them, they use their camouflage and they pull out their energy sword, which makes it really hard as well. Obviously, if you use the threat sensor and you just stay on top of it, you can defeat them. That's what I was learning yesterday. But this game really does introduce quite a challenge, and you know, it was frustrating at times yesterday. It kind of made the whole experience a little frustrating. But, you know, thinking on it now that I have a few hours away from the game, I think it is nice kind of seeing that you have to strategize more and that enemies are tougher and you have to approach combat a little differently. It's still the same, but you have to approach it a little differently than before, and I kind of like that, you know. I also like the open world aspect. I wish I had explored a little more, but I really wanted to get through the main campaign as fast as I could, although I did do a lot of extra stuff as well. My brother Justin has also started playing the game, and he is going for like a completionist campaign, I guess. Last night when I was talking to him, he'd been playing for a while, and he was only on the third mission, I guess, going to the tower on Zeta Halo, because he cleared out everything on that first island. He went to every forward operating base, he found every piece of armor, he was finding Forerunner artifacts and secret locations and Easter eggs and stuff, so he was being a completionist, and I definitely want to go back and do that. And I'm sure maybe I'll have another chance on here where it opens up to go do some of those things, because it is a lot of fun, and I want to go explore and discover everything as well. I was really hoping I'd finish the game yesterday, so I really wanted to get through the mainline campaign so then I could just spend time going through it again and messing around, but obviously that didn't happen. This game's a lot longer than I anticipated, which is also wonderful. So if I seemed frustrated in the last video, it's because it was harder, but like after thinking about it, you know, it was a lot of fun. I think the challenge is welcome. I'm ready to go into this, finish it, and, you know, play it again, just keep learning from my mistakes and learn how to be better at this game. It's beautiful. They've done a wonderful job designing the environments, especially the Forerunner architecture, but even the open world. You know, I've played open world games like Cyberpunk and Skyrim. This one is so beautiful, and it is huge. You know, they keep saying like it's not an open world game, but those open world sections are massive. You can traverse it pretty fast with the grapple shot, but they've just done a great job. This is a wonderful game, and I can't wait to jump right back into it. I'm also feeling a little bit better today, so I think that'll improve my mood too, because I just don't feel ill the entire time. Yesterday I just did not feel good the entire time I was playing. I feel a lot better today. You know, it's been a few days since I was first getting sick, so I'm definitely on the mend. It's also snowing outside, not that you can see that, but it's snowing. First snow of the year, and it's much needed. We need to end our drought here. So there's a lot of good energy going on, a lot of good vibes, and I'm ready to jump in, tackle this. Let's play some Halo Infinite. And I didn't have as much technical difficulties today, too, so everything just feels a lot better today than yesterday. Let's continue, and let's see if it continues right where we left off. Get some water. Yep, perfect. We'll just rewatch this as a refresher.
Your plan has failed.
It's a little loud for me.
Harbinger.
The Auditorium is partially rebuilt.
And that is enough.
I do not know.
Find out. Problem. I am losing patience with her. Please.
I wonder if the
tell
Banished
me
and the
your mission
Harbinger
was a
will be at odds at
success.
some point in the story.
He will come to us. Are you sure?
And I hate that they got the pilot. The pilot's too good. He's pure. He just wants to go home. And now he's captive, and they're probably going to torture him. And now I'm really going to have to save him, because he doesn't deserve that. Yes, he stole his Pelican. You know, he's just a mechanic, an engineer. But he was scared, okay? He was running for his life. And everyone else died.
But have your fun. You have earned it.
Poor pilot. We will come rescue you. I just wonder what the endless are. I really do.
This is highly unethical.
If you say so. I prefer logical. I do what it takes to ensure our survival. We can debate the ethics should it fail.
But you made an AI of yourself, Catherine. Yourself.
Is there a better candidate? She will do anything necessary to make sure that your mission is accomplished, even if that means sacrificing herself or you to accomplish it.
Hello, Master Chief. I'm Cortana. All the living creatures of the galaxy.
So obviously,
Hear this message.
the weapon doesn't know a lot about Cortana. I feel like she's learning a lot from these data, whatever they are, little fragments, echoes, you know.
However,
I think the weapon's learning a
For those
lot
who refuse
about Cortana.
and cling to their old ways, for you there will be great.
But I wonder if Chief and the weapon, if their relationship will get better as they maybe understand each other more. I know the Chief doesn't want to really open up. She's not one to open up, really. But the weapon doesn't quite understand who Cortana was to him yet. And why he's acting the way he's acting, you know? So I wonder if we'll reach that point where she kind of starts to understand what the Chief's gone through, and maybe Chief can start to trust the weapon. You know, allow himself to trust another AI and get a relationship with another
What just
AI,
happened?
you know?
you told me to get us close.
Did you see that?
We passed right through a data cluster.
Because he
I guess it
seems
did feel
reluctant,
I don't know.
think, to get attached
Real?
to the weapon because of
Very
everything
real.
that he went through with Cortana. And I think that's why he keeps
Where
things
now?
so direct
don't know.
into the mission.
there's a
with
lot
her.
of noise down here. Or up here. Or just here. We need to find some place to break through. Figure out where we are.
Okay. And we shall figure out where we are. The repository. So one thing I do need to check are some of my settings, I think, are not great. But I also don't know how to do some things. See, like, switch weapon. I had it to where it would press. I don't know. No. I want to get rid of that. Because I don't want to stop switching weapons when I throw a grenade. How do I get rid of that one? Or do I just do like 0? That's going to be helpful to no longer switch weapons every time I throw a grenade. Sometimes I melee and I just keep switching weapons. That will be wonderful to not do that anymore. Flashlight is T. We got our equipment slots. Okay. That's not great. So boost is shift. So those are my vehicle settings. I would like boost to also be a right click. You know, that would be great. Space is fine for that. Switch seats is Q, so that's what I do when I switch seats. So switch weapon. I would like that to maybe also be tab. Instead of like the scroll wheel, it just wasn't working right. I don't know, I think that is going to be a little better for us. And now I know what my flashlight is, so... Ha! Hello. Oh. Yes! Just wanted to get up here. No! And I fell. Darn it. Oh. Haha. I'm up top now. Okay. Whee. Where are we going? We're going there. Okay. So first, weapons things. I'll turn the flashlight off. What do I got? I got some of that. Might be better though to have another weapon. I just can't get over these interiors. They're just so beautiful.
It had to be this way.
More Cortana whispers. And they nailed the architecture, bringing back the gold, you know, from like Halo 3, also somewhat in Halo CE. Oh, perfect. At least they're not difficult. I like that they're a little bit more animated, you know, than before. And I like that they brought those back. They come out of it. That's nice. What do we got here? Sentinels. What is this room? Does this restore that? It does. Oh my. Hopefully you guys don't attack me. That's a lot. Oh, this is a cool room. Oh, and there's a upstairs? Interesting. Maybe I shouldn't stand right by application coils, but what's in here? Oh, there's an official way up here too. Some weapons. Hi, Sentinels. Why can't we be friends? We know that we've pissed off many a monitor, but We are a reclaimer, okay. Does that mean nothing to you? Okay. Guess we shall just continue on. Grab that. Continue on.
Look, that terminal should give us what we need.
Okay. Then let's get you over there. Here, let me reload this. And let's go. Oh, they got shields. Okay. These are cool. God, the architecture, like I really want to go through again and just take like screenshots of everything. This game is so pretty. Oh, this terminal. Okay. Oh, great. At least they're not that bad. I can think of worse sentinels in many Halo game. Really?
Interesting. Good news first. We're close. There's a banished structure above us. It's big. Oh, no.
What is it?
There's a message. For you.
Oh no.
I'm sorry. I couldn't.
He's alive. Barely. We need to help him.
Chief, please.
Do I have your attention, Spartan? Do I?
Oh.
You feel his pain. Each twist of my blade hurts you as much as him. He will not die by my hand, but he will suffer until you stand before me. For the banished, victory is our shared cry, a refusal to cower, to bend our weaknesses beaten from us. Banished, it makes us strong! Your humanity makes you weak, vulnerable, defeatable. Our time together is ending. I await our final fight.
Chief. There are coordinates embedded in the message. We're going to find him.
Challenging Chief to a duel.
The Banished have found us. Chief, look out!
He seems surprised.
This is a terrible place!
Oh, this is out. Whoa, where does this go? Is she actually here, though?
Wait, there's something ahead, out the window.
Okay. What is? What's that building?
I recognize that structure in the distance. Not by sight, but by signal.
Purpose?
Unknown, but the Banished are diverting forces to guard its construction.
So that's
if
the
it's rebuilt,
silent
I can
auditorium?
only imagine their intention.
It won't be.
Nothing. Okay. Let's go. Each way.
Who's messing around with her?
Vagrants. Vagrants.
Come out!
Alright.
I'm gonna get someone bigger to
What happened to his head? I am done with you! Even though
That's not nice. Oh, there's a door over here. That's probably just from the other way. So you can go two ways. Yeah. Is there like an invisible elite somewhere? Oh, no. Okay, you guys blew that sentinel, the second sentinel up. I did not.
no more games! Well, pieces!
More
Do
games
not
for you.
relent!
stop! You
Oh, I see you sneaking up on me.
closer, human. I am not afraid.
Should be.
No!
Should be very afraid. Okay, we continue.
Look out!
Ah, he had a sword. Look at that. Just you. Nice. Take one of these for the road.
I'm just my mother's shadow. I'm not who I used to be.
Grab left. Oh, Cortana.
Cortana, former UNSC AI Leonidas stands with you. How should I proceed?
Oh, we're gonna learn what happened here finally.
Laconia Station currently holds 76 Spartan 4s. They have orders to stand against you.
Short-sighted fools. You have served me well, Leonidas. Your sacrifice is appreciated.
Understood. Goodbye, Cortana.
No. She took out the training facility? Those Spartans,
All gone.
all of them? Why would she?
Let's move.
You're starting to understand what went wrong with Cortana?
There will be no more sadness. No more anger.
For Halo 3. When she's with the Gravemind, you know, under his influence, or torture, or whatever, you know, distress. There will be no more sadness, no more anger. Yeah, better get some more bullets there.
There's another lift nearby. It'll take us close to the surface.
Oh, this blew up. Oh. Hi there. You're like a piñata. Oh. Yep, he's stuck in the wall.
Pray I don't fight. Take him down. Shoot down. Come up close. No more games.
Alright.
You found me. But someone just needs
It's more Halo 3.
You might be too late. There's the lift. And it's not powered up. The Banished are trying to trap us down here. We're going to need to find a way to get it back online.
I don't really think they're trying to trap us. Oh my god.
We're going to need to find a way to get it back online.
Shoot hero, hero die. Awesome. I see you. Oh, need a power seed. Where might those be in here? Oh. I guess so. Speakers. Is there a power seed down here? Sentinel beam could be fun again. I don't see any sort of thing. Oh, there's more. Okay.
Hiding will not save you. This is nothing. Nothing.
You're almost like a boss, right?
Before us.
Okay. We're gonna reevaluate this. Release this weapon. Okay. Well, how does that feel? Alright, there's another one. What if I shut you down first?
You will not take honor of the banished.
Did they just shut me in here? Oh, God. That wasn't polite.
trapped in here.
Yep. But we got the thingy.
Or maybe not. A teleporter just powered up.
You saved us. You saved me. Save me from myself.
Almost sounds like crying in the background, right?
Forgive me.
Not enough power. Wait, is that Earth?
Earth.
Yes.
What's it doing here? It's beautiful.
We need more power. Let's go.
Are they gonna activate? Are they gonna try to bring the Halo closer to Earth? Because this isn't the Halo that would be in range of Earth. And then are they gonna try to wipe out humanity? Is that what they're gonna try to do with the Halo?
I'm under fire!
That's what I wonder. These guys again. But with the ham meat. You keep saying that.
By this worthless power! The Reformation has begun!
I guess I'm gonna need this for a minute. And then I wanna carry that. Alright. Second power seed acquired.
Out beyond ideas of wrongdoing and right doing, there is a field. I'll meet you there. When the soul lies down in that grass, the world is too full to talk.
Yeah, there is crying in the background, some sort of weeping. Did Cortana actually
Forgive me.
forgive me? Like, did she maybe get destroyed and she's trying to now, like, talk to Chief and atone and...
This is not a negotiation, Lord Hood. This is your surrender.
Oh my god, Lord Hood.
My terms are clear. You are aware of my capabilities, and I am fully acquainted with yours. If the Earth's government wants to fight, feel free. But hear this.
Oh,
It is a battle you will not win.
It was then she used the Guardian on her. So was Cortana here?
Wait. She threatened Earth?
Her forces led an assault on the UNSC in Sydney. Wiped it out.
Wiped out the headquarters?
All of it. We had to hide, regroup, come up with a plan
To stop her?
to survive.
good. It's like someone doesn't want us to leave. Plug me in.
That's not good.
This should be simple enough.
Or they're trying to trap him.
Atriox, leader of the Banished.
How do you stand?
With the banished. Always.
Defiance
Forever.
against Cortana.
And you understand the consequences of defiance.
I do. Do you?
The intricacies of any action are complex.
Is that
The
their
reactions numerous, yet mostly predictable.
Oh my god. How many guardians?
Look upon Doisek one last time, and remember, you chose this path.
Oh. Cracked? What? Did she actually do that?
As did you, Cortana.
She destroyed their home? Escherum's? Atriox's?
What?
An entire planet?
We knew she went bad, but that's...
How could she do that?
It's my fault.
How?
I should have stopped it. I could have reasoned with her.
Could you? It was her choice, her programming.
Was it? I don't know anymore.
There's something you're not telling me.
The only way to access the ring, to reach Cortana,
Was to make a copy. I'll get this open. Reconsider.
The consequences of your...
Back to your conservatory, Monitor.
There's your grav lift. Let's get this over with.
And remember, you chose this path.
I'm her?
Oh, you didn't know that?
yes. An exact copy. It was the only option we had left.
My routines, systems.
All copies. Halsey removed any information that could compromise you. You're her. If we'd never met.
Oh.
Will I do what she did? Become what she became?
I hope not.
Am I that already?
My mission was to ensure that doesn't happen. It still is.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
It wasn't you.
That wasn't me. It can't be.
It's not your blame. Cortana, got corrupted.
I shouldn't be
by the
here.
domain. Well, her rampant
Your
personality.
mission was to destroy me. I've restored the deletion protocols. I'm ready. It has been an honor. Just promise me one thing. Whatever happens, save him. He needs you. You're all he has.
We do it together.
How can you trust me?
I don't. But I want to.
Okay, so, like I thought, they kind of understand each other now. And now they can move forward.
Okay. Let's go save him.
The Scoundrel! No survivors. Knew he was close.
Get yourself up, brother.
No, my armor! He's down.
Not take that. Okay.
Knuckles up.
Yeah, that was a very deep cutscene, you know. Emotions, understanding. Very important. What's happening? Encrypted message encoding. Oh, speaking of which, do I have... I think I still have Spartan cores I haven't used. I have 2 of them. Look at that. Could upgrade the threat sensor.
Feeling about this.
Could
So can I
upgrade
not go
thruster.
home now? He's not here. Unless he's right behind me. He's not, right? Save the gun!
Save the guns. Is that a sniper? Hydra. I mean, this is kind of fun. Hydra would come in handy, though. So you can also shoot it. You don't have to get up close and personal. I hear data. I don't know.
How long has the humans been this way, Jack? A matter of days. It seems their feeble minds cannot contain the power of her words.
Clone space. Offerings. Still there. They were still there. The only ones.
You should feel honored, human. The truth has apparently set you free.
Price paid. Sentence given. We never knew. So old. So far.
Bring him to her chambers. She has more to tell him. If his mind can last.
Oh. Loading screen. Means a change of scenery, or even more? I mean, we are going up, so we might get to the surface of the ring, maybe? Again? Yeah, we're going up, 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 up. Yep. Surface.
We made it.
Where did we
Now
exit?
all we need to do is... Wait. I'm picking up something on all banished frequencies. That is not good.
What's wrong?
What?
I know where he is. What this place is.
That place?
This is where Chaklock shipped his victims to. The House of Reckoning.
House of Reckoning. Wait, that's the House of Reckoning? Down there? Or the big thing's the House of Reckoning? Oh yeah, we're on like a whole other part here. It's like we've been in some of these places. Now we're all the way over here. Interesting. Okay. Oh, just lost the thing. We'll set a waypoint there. That's not where I set a waypoint. Oh, I guess, we don't get one. So what can we find here? Doesn't look like there's a lot of objectives on the map. Doesn't really look like there's a lot of anything here at all. And I do want to go get the pilot, but I'm curious. It almost seems like there's no one. Oh, there's
Guard yourself! But I'm around heritage to give way to subjugation. The Covenant called it loyalty, but I knew what it was. A forfeiture of our own destiny.
Guess I'm out. Yeah, that'll be fine. What are you supposed to do with these? I keep feeling like you could maybe destroy it, but I don't think you can. Yeah. So here we got the edge with all the electrical thingies.
Look around you, brothers. The Covenant, the Forerunners, the humans.
Is there anything over here? Anything at all? Can't pick it up though. Oh, yes I can. Anything else? That's it. I guess we have to go save the pilot. Are we gonna actually face Escharum? Or are we gonna face Jega? I mean, because even Gandalf is scared of Jega. If you haven't seen my video I did on that, it's so stupid. It's from the trailers a while back, Jega versus Gandalf. Gandalf's all scared of Jega. Just, you know, taking clips from the campaign trailer and the Fellowship of the Ring together. Okay, so he came out of there. So I guess we're going over here. I see some of them. Free them. Is that a scorpion?
We got contact. behind you!
Use a gun.
This is a really big gun.
Would you like to get on?
We're behind you, Spartan.
They're so hard to drive in this game. Oh, I love that song. Let's get our pilot.
You're a damn artist, Chief!
Take him out.
We'll make this real quick.
I don't want to leave anyone.
Shaggy! Over here! Grenade, get clear! Love to watch you work, sir.
Oh, thanks. He's got a rocket.
That's a little present from yours truly.
I want to make sure he's dead. Alright, let's go. See, this one's epic. You got a tank, you got Marines, you got great music,
Good stuff, Marine.
killing everyone. Let's get it. We're gonna get our pilot back.
Spartan's racking him up.
Oh, Wraith.
Not driver much?
I wanna make sure it's got.
UNSC's not going down that easy.
Mm-mm.
Then they take us to
Report
process.
in. All clear?
Then the tower.
What are we looking at there? Not to abandon this. Are those Marines? Marines! I got you.
Climbing aboard.
Come on, Marines. Can you guys not get on the sides anymore? Okay. On we go.
Might be the end of it, might not. Stay sharp.
They got me.
Fancy.
Nothing like watching a Spartan work.
Target eliminated. Great work, Marine.
You guys coming?
Oh, you can hide from it.
Crazy idea. Hunt him down and kill him.
Moving to objective.
Get fire on my target.
Oh, I see. There's a big
Looks like they're
advantage
gonna beat on me.
facility.
Help it out. Nice job. That dead guy looks like how I feel.
You're about to have a really nasty accident.
UNSC has dealt with way worse than you, Marines.
Sniper's toast.
I don't know that we have. Worse. I mean, they kind of took out the effect.
More of that. That all day long. Open fire.
I'm guessing that's it. The House of Reckoning. I was right. It really is a suitably ominous name. How do we get in there?
We fight.
Looks very creepy. Alright, well, let me see if there's a gate control. Yep. There is. Secured. Now we're gonna roll through. Marines, come back.
Made it to the gun. Incoming! Oh, what's the matter? Too mad about taking orders from troops again. Clean kill.
We're gonna take them all out.
You guys can't get tired of waiting.
Kill, Chief. Throw a grenade! You hell vanished.
Over here, you big angry space monkey bear. They're going for cover.
They are.
Taking them out.
We make some good
You got
work.
jackal snipers. Keep your head down. Enemy gun. Down. Contact. Down. Nice shot.
Come on.
Man, you really do sound as dumb as you look.
Hey, check your damn fire!
Engage. Hope you don't expect to walk out of here alive.
They probably do.
That's poetry right there, Chief.
Very ill-advised.
Enemy down.
I'm nothing but a cheater.
Got
You guys have a whole army.
Saw that shot. Incoming!
There's probably a lot of good data pads and stuff. Really want to explore this place.
Enemy ranks.
We got enemies to kill.
Good work, Chief.
Thanks.
Enemy fire on me!
Anyone home? Ah, they're lowering the gate for us.
The bridge is down. Looks like the controls are up on that platform.
Kinda seems like a trap, though. Stay sharp, Marines.
Okay, I guess we're expected.
We are expected. That's for sure. And into the creepy looking structure we go. I bet it's not gonna be easy. What do you guys think? I don't think it'll be easy.
What if it's a trap? I
It
mean,
is.
it's a trap, right? It's definitely a trap. Are you even listening?
Let's go.
Ready when you are, Chief.
Well, I'm listening, but you know, it probably is a trap. I don't really have any weapons. here. Do a Ravager. Ravager. Okay. Just drive this across the bridge and we'll go inside.
I'm strapped in.
Advancing.
Oh, this is so evil looking. I bet it's just full of enemies. Huh. I got an achievement for bringing the tank in here. How lovely. Marines, are you coming? I guess I'm on my own. Unfortunately. This is scary. It's definitely a trap. Reckoning is this a
Where is he?
Then? Yeah.
Unknown. There's an unusual signal up ahead. Maybe that's him.
Okay. So many doors.
I thought perhaps that I had misjudged you. You would allow your cohort to die for the greater good. I pity you that I was correct.
Okay.
The House of Reckoning. Such an appropriate name. Many of your kind have entered this arena. None have left.
Until today.
Come. Look upon my work. Understand why we won.
Okay. No problem. Oh, there's a lot of stuff in here. They just build a little sandbox? I'm confused.
It is no accident that the Banished were able to win so decisively. Arm yourself, Master Chief. Scavenge this battlefield. Know that each item you find is a remnant of their sacrifice, and a testament to our strength.
Oh God.
Now start this fight.
What fight? What's happening?
2, 4, 1, 0.
Who's attacking me? Oh God.
2, 1, 4. Do you see why it must be done?
This is
These primitives.
he's so twisted.
Banished. We both have watched our worlds crumble under the instruments of forerunner arrogance. Your kind were once their rivals. A long time ago. You were spared, forgiven. A luxury not afforded to us. To those they could not control.
He's just gonna pit all these people against
Humanity
me.
was the culmination of their final plan. But plans change.
Evil.
We are returning.
Oh God, I just got the achievement again for bringing the tank. I don't know what's going on, but like Steve is awarded them immediately. And then some of my achievements I'm just not getting in time. Like from Microsoft. It's very odd. interesting. There's so much in here. Sure. And it's probably gonna be a little slow, but... Uh-oh. Here come more. Like a gladiator in an arena. So what's really happening here? Why do you seem so happy with your grip friend?
Do not let up. Break him.
I'm scared. Like when he's just sensing like 100 brutes or something. There's nowhere to hide. No. Okay, I found a spot. Ah! Escharum, you are twisted. Coward is on the turn, huh? Because so far it seems like I am annihilating you guys.
Know that you exceeded my expectations.
Oh, good. I appreciate that.
I think that's it. We should keep moving.
I didn't even use this stuff. Huh. I'm sure there's a lot of hidden things in this room.
You created the false god, Cortana. Destroyed my world, my home. But she could not kill the fire that burns in the heart of the banished. It made us stronger. Can you say the same?
I mean... Hello?
he telling you all this?
Death changes people. It forces you to look at yourself and make a choice.
And what did he choose?
Same as I would. Fight.
Do you recall the siege of Rdomnai? One settlement held out against my forces for 19 days. They fought well to the end. But their fate was sealed from the start.
Oh my god, another one? Another? Are you serious? Oh my god. You want us to fight again?
This was never about ceremony, but about
Complete
observing
advanced training, is it?
reactions, fear. Gather what you need, Spartan. A storm approaches beyond these walls. Each misstep you make is the ammunition I need to dismantle your spirit.
He's just gonna make
Prepare yourself for the end.
He's just gonna make it harder and harder. I guess this is all a game to him? Is that what we're, so twisted. A lot of like snipers.
Another test awaits you.
I know he probably said I'll avenge you, but it sounded like he said I'll revenge you. Which is kind of funny. Ah, first death. Checking my email real quick. I apologize. Oh god. Okay, now I'm more prepared. Now I know what we're doing. I don't even know what happened there. I gotta be honest. Oh, jeez. Why can't I do it this time? Is I did basically kill them all the first time.
prepared for you some of our best and brightest.
Oh god. Oh my god. Kill the hunters. There's too much going on. Oh my god, this all over again? Are you serious? Just give me something. This is another frustrating part of the game, apparently. Really? I don't know how I'm gonna beat this. I've got to be completely honest. I'm not 100% sure. Oh god, they're everywhere. And how come I can't hit first?
I've prepared for you some of our best and brightest.
Yeah, I'm not happy because now there's hunters. Alright, do I try from up here? Oh my god. Oh my god. Really? Okay, I did get a checkpoint somewhere though, so that's good. Okay, I'm not as mad now. I just was mad because I didn't think I was gonna have a checkpoint. Oh, that makes me much happier. Alright, got one of them. You're coming up here, aren't you? I don't know how I'm gonna do the hunters. Like, I don't like these hunters at all. I was mentioning that yesterday. I do not like the Halo Infinite hunters. I think that they are overpowered. Okay, nice. I'm glad I can't shoot that hand that I'm giving you. Wow, okay. And I knew the hunters were coming this entire time, pretty much. You know, it's just in my mind, I'm like, yeah, they're gonna bring hunters out. And I do not like them at all.
We did it! Well, you did it.
Okay, I'm gonna stop right there for a second. Okay. Had to start laundry, so I also let Rico in. We'll see if he starts attacking the lights like he was yesterday, or blocking my screen. Right now he's taking a nap, though. Let's continue with this mission.
This world, looping, repeating, forever. Is it a symbol of life, or a cruel joke by the Forerunners?
I don't think it's either, but you can tell yourself that.
You were there when we struck the Infinity. The first dreadnought came from the side. In the chaos that followed, you hardly had time to notice the other three bear down upon you. Do you know how long it took us to neutralize your greatest ship? 4 minutes!
4 minutes.
In 4 minutes, the Infinity, mankind's finest achievement, became a memory.
Oh, yep, we're doing this again. 4 minutes to destroy the Infinity. That's the strongest UNSC ship. Just obliterated in 4 minutes. Are you serious?
First, a last surprise.
I have to go in there.
Okay, now say bye-bye.
I miss you.
And I love you.
I love you, Daddy.
Jega.
You'll break too. And soon you'll meet your end. Say goodbye. Blade Master. Show him why I chose you.
Oh god. Jega! Ah, no. Please don't kill me, Jega!
Silently. Cry out, scream for help. It will not come.
He jumped down there. Nope, he's here.
Soon.
Jega, I'm such a big fan. But you're really mean. Goodbye, Jega. Woo!
He wanted to kill your friend, but I promised him a sweeter kill, or a warrior's death.
It's alright, Sword. Sorry, Jega. Rest in peace. I was looking forward to meeting him, like the entire campaign. And he wasn't as bad as the other bosses.
Whatever the outcome, know this. The Banished control this ring. We came for war. 1,000 legions occupy this world. The Auditorium will give up its secrets. Your interference is just an irritation.
He's coughing a lot. Is he okay?
Fleeting.
Okay. Are we gonna have to do any more of this, or is Jega the end?
I'm getting a read on Echo 216. He's right above us.
What is this?
There he is.
Oh, there he is.
We need to get him out of that thing.
Atriox.
Chief, you shouldn't have come for me.
Microgravity wells are putting enormous stress on his body.
I told you that I would not kill him.
Leave me. Run!
We'll get you out of here.
No. You will try.
Chief, he's here.
He knows I'm here. This was never a trap. It is a test of metal. Our battle ends here.
Get him out of there.
On it.
Oh, there he is in the flesh.
Bear witness. Our story will become legend, told by those that survive you.
Oh god. Take that.
What will you do now, Spartan?
Oh no.
The machine is connected to Escharum shield. Any damage you inflict on Escharum is transferred to Echo 216. The power is transmitted via a series of relays around the room.
Oh, well. Okay, we'll skip that this time.
Excellent. Well, I expect no less.
How is he already killing me?
In the name of Atrium! What will you do now, Spartan?
The machine is connected to Escharum shield. Any damage you inflict on Escharum is transferred to Echo 216. The power is transmitted via a series of relays around the room. Let's see if I can... Got it. Relays exposed. Destroy it.
Where?
I give you
Relay's down, and so's his shield.
You face my challenge! The future of the banished is secured.
He's not gonna be easy. Oh, I got a checkpoint? I was not expecting that.
The machine is connected to Escharum shield. Any damage you inflict on Escharum is transferred to Echo 216.
The power's transmitted via a series of relays around the room. Let's see if I can... Got it. Relay's exposed. Destroy it.
Human has such faith in his savior. He has hope when there should be none.
Let me destroy it.
Take that from him.
Relay's down, and so's his shield.
No one can die today, so be it. I've had time to make peace with it.
No, I was gonna stab it. Fix. Okay, no, now we need out of here. Now we need out of here. Now we need out of here. Oh, he's back.
Escharum shield reactivated. Expose the relay.
Got it. Go.
The shield's down. Now's your chance.
You refuse to face my challenge! No! It will do you no good.
Next relay's exposed. Take it out. And it's down. You know what to do.
Yeah, kill him.
All too human.
But... No. He's... No.
The banished is secured.
No. I gotta do all of that again.
The machine is connected to Escharum shield. Any damage you inflict on Escharum is transferred to Echo 216.
The power's transmitted via a series of relays around the room. Let's see if I can... Got it. Relay's exposed. Destroy it. Relay's down, and so's his shield.
Wait.
The pain awaits you. For Atriox, for the banished.
Escharum shield reactivated. Expose the relay.
Got it. Go.
He has hope when there should be none. I will take that from him.
The shield's down. Now's your chance.
If I'm to die today, so be it. I've had time to make peace with it.
Next relay's exposed. Take it out.
Okay, but he's right here. Protecting.
Relay's still up, Chief. Take it out first. And it's down. You know what to do.
Yeah, I was trying to take it down this whole time. No. He dodged my rocket. He's still dodging my rocket.
For this
Oh,
insult.
Need more weapons.
Spartans are dead, and soon you will join them.
Okay, he's back up again.
Final relay's exposed. Destroy it.
Okay.
In that shallow. You'll pay for interfering in my plans.
Oh, please
That's
no.
it. Last relay destroyed. Echo 216 is safe, Chief. Escharum wants you to prove your legend. Time to prove it.
No.
Alongside your pathetic friend. The best to be stopped. Nothing more.
No. No. Please let me grapple. Please let me grapple. No. This is too stressful. No.
Humanity's fate.
How do you get away from him? I don't get it. It's gonna make me redo all of that, isn't it? Oh no, it's not. Okay.
Final relay's exposed. Destroy it.
Hey, for interfering in my plans.
That's it. Last relay destroyed.
I still need to
Echo
find a
216 is safe, Chief. Escharum wants you to prove your legend. Time to prove it.
Your death approaches. Submit.
No. You submit.
I'll break you in. Not by you.
Oh, great. I need where.
Patriarchs, henceforth is vanished. None can stand against me. Not even you.
I'm just trying to find a different weapon, my dude. Please leave me alone.
This day you die.
Okay.
One more Spartan is nothing. Now you die. Is this all you are capable of? It will be quick. I can promise you that.
Can you just die now? Goodbye, Escharum.
You did it.
Sheriff.
Help me get him out.
That was hard. That was really hard. I would have thought he'd be like the final boss, but maybe that's the Harbinger.
I can't believe you came for me.
We're not gonna let you die,
So we're
pilot.
done now, right?
Spartan!
Oh, Escharum still alive.
Fight me.
It's over.
Nothing ends. My death will inspire 1,000 others. Tell them I died well.
I don't understand. You showed him respect. He was a monster.
Yes. But at the end, he was just a soldier.
He did lose his home world to Cortana. I mean,
Hoping he'd done the right thing.
yeah.
Questioning his choices.
So is it over? Their leader's dead, right?
The intricacies of any action are complex.
Yeah.
What? What are you talking about?
There will be consequences. There always are.
What could be worse?
We need to move. The Harbinger's at the Auditorium. Whatever she's planning...
It's worse. I get it. Okay then. I have one question before we leave.
What is it?
Has anyone seen a pelican? Ow. What? What? I had a lot going on. I was busy.
That was a good level overall. I liked that one. You know, it was difficult at times. You had the hunters, and you had Escharum, and you had Jega.
They're waiting for us. I think they're all waiting for us.
I think it was good. I think that was a good level.
Did you feel that? It's not too late to turn around.
Chief? Something feels...
So many Cortana.
The silent auditorium. Oh no.
What is it? What's wrong?
I should have realized. That's not what it was called. I've been here before. This is where I locked her down. This is where Cortana died.
Oh.
What do we call her?
Here, go! Did you hear me? We're here. You need to go now.
Oh, okay. Right into it we go.
You sure you're okay down there? Want me to wait?
Negative. Pull back.
We'll be in touch.
You got it. I'll be waiting for the call. Try not to die. You hear me?
I will make this an undo!
Oh. That's a tough hammer. Oh. I cornered myself.
Victory is slipping from our grasp! We must die!
Victory is in your grasp, but...
Pray! No! Not with hope!
Ah, come on. Right at the beginning of a level?
You sure you're okay down there? Want me to wait?
Negative. Pull back.
We'll be in touch.
You got it. I'll be waiting for the call. Try not to die. You hear me?
It's gonna kill the Spartans! The Spartan killers are dead!
Enough! We stop the demon here! Now!
Where'd he go? He could be anywhere.
Clear it out? Oh, that's pretty. So this is where Cortana died. I mean, the Harbinger is definitely not up to anything good, we know that. You guys have shields.
Only one of us will take this, human! You are no demon! You are
They're all screaming and stuff.
This is gonna sting!
Who are you? Need to get one of these.
I have seen your future, and I have learned there will be no more sadness, no more anger, no more envy.
Okay. Do not have a good feeling about any of this.
Please come find me.
Oh god, there's hunters.
I've been waiting for you to show up. What's the plan? Take me back to the Infinity for deletion? Halsey's gonna love that.
The UNSC is gone.
Atriox, how did you...
It's time to discuss the terms of your surrender.
So there's those things again. How am I gonna destroy the hunters?
Chief, I'm so sorry.
How do we know that the fragments aren't Cortana? You know? How do we know that Cortana... Oh god, did you guys lock me out? Seriously? Ooh. obviously those are memories, but like, you know, when she's like, you know, Chief, I'm sorry. How do we know that that's not? How do we know that her pieces aren't talking to us? You know, and that she isn't saying. Maybe she is sorry. So. Oh my God. Oh no. Oh gosh. Once again, I do not like the hunters in this game. I'm going to keep saying that. I think they are too difficult. You know, a hunter in any other game, we could chill right now, we'd be fine. But I do not think that I think they've overpowered the hunters. I mean, they gave us some weapons this time, which is nice. But still. Still, I'm not a huge fan of them in this game. That wasn't awful. Alright.
I got this.
I don't doubt you.
Are you okay? Being here?
No. Not really.
Oh.
I bet.
He's
She was
opening
expecting
up.
you, but Atriox got to her first. You meant so much to each other. It can't be easy.
Which one is it?
Look around, Cortana. Your empire over. Your great plan ended at the hands of those who made you.
Not yet.
Oh, such confidence, such arrogance. Do you believe a savior will come? A Spartan?
John, the Master Chief will stop you.
He didn't stop me when I crushed his skull. Threw him into the void.
How?
You asked me if I understood the consequences of
So
defiance.
did she think he was
And
dead?
what did I say?
You said yes.
And then I asked you the same question. Reflect on your choices, Cortana. Understand the consequences.
Interesting.
This place will become your home. This place will become your tomb.
Hey, Rico. You're bugging me. Pardon me, sweetie. Guess you're not blocking me. Thought I did. But I feel like you're going to.
Shoot honor! Burn human!
Why do you look like you want to attack me?
Dead fuck!
Start the fight! Ah! Exposed!
What are you doing? Hello. Big group.
What's the matter?
you guys can't see him in here. Yeah. He's just sitting around.
I have learned so much, Cortana. This ring is different. It has secrets within that I will have. This silent auditorium. Do you know its history?
Is it the Palace of Pain?
I have little need for a failed god. This ring is all I need. Surrender it to me.
Don't knock stuff over. Just gonna go take a nap. Okay.
The memories. The data. It's more precise. More complete. It's like...
We're getting closer to where she died.
Yes. But I was going to say deliberate. Like she wanted us to know something.
That's what I'm getting from it. Like she's wanting us to...
I feel certain that I'm going mad.
Is that an old school Guardian on the picture there? The Grudge said let me run.
Grenade time!
Keep forgetting that you can zoom on every weapon.
We will not fall today. Take a grenade! Not me!
I hear you. Wow, okay. Thanks for smashing me. Cool. Continuing on.
You've given me the greatest awesome rabbits. You have been in every way all that anyone could ever be.
Escape me!
Here's a grenade!
I need something. Is this all just for weapons and stuff, or is there something really secret in here? Mangler again. Is there a reason for this being here? No. Right.
I can't fight it any longer.
Rico. No.
Accept my apology. Immediately. My earlier efforts to delete you were misguided. I thought she wanted to rebuild this installation, to restore it. But I was wrong. Wrong!
Okay.
Wrong. Wrong. Please hurry. The seal is almost broken.
As long as we're on the same page,
Must stop her.
you know, I don't know.
Stop them. Close the seal.
Yeah, as long as we're on the same page here.
I am starting to get a bad feeling about all this.
I don't know what she's doing with the Endless, but
Good point.
I agree. We do need to stop her.
What I want to say is,
Hey, we're good.
I
We're good.
owe all the happiness of my life to you.
Your great plan ended at the hands of those who made you. Reflect on your choices, Cortana. Understand the consequences.
How could I have been so stupid? Halsey made a copy. It was the only way. There's not much time. If Atriox takes control, he has the ring. A weapon pointed into the universe. Nothing left to lose. My fault. My stupid fault. Not much time. Will this work? There's a moment. John will make it work. He needs help. Of course. Was this your plan all along, Halsey? Or is it mine? It doesn't matter now. Nothing else matters. This has got to work. He can't do it on his own.
So she did try to stop them from activating the ring?
It is time for you to make your choice.
I have. Thank you, Atriox.
You helped me.
You really did.
Would you humor me? If you knew how you were going to die, how would you live your life differently?
I would change nothing.
Perfect. Thank you.
What are you doing?
Making things right.
Oh. So she did try to see the light again. Do something right. Stop him. Is she the one who killed
It was her.
Atriox?
She
Yeah.
destroyed the ring, stopped my deletion. Why?
She tried to stop whatever they're doing. Atone for what she did, I guess, you know, make up for what she did to the chief and everything.
Could have saved me, it would have been you.
This is all
Everything has gone from me, but the
done.
certainty of your goodness. I can't go on spoiling your life any longer.
It's a nice turn of events, you know, that like in the end she decided not to be evil anymore, is what it sounds like. You know, she's the one who destroyed the ring, like she tried to make
We're
up
here.
for what she did.
This is where Cortana...
Sacrificed herself.
Yeah. Oh. This really looks like Halo 2. That one level with the Arbiter. This is cool. Alright. What else?
The silent auditorium. Forerunner, obviously. It appears to be... Oh no.
What is it?
It's a courtroom, a prison, a place of execution. All these things together. Why?
To cover their sins, we stood silent, unable to speak as they passed judgment.
Oh.
We could not defend ourselves. We could not reason with them.
Something's sending a signal. Before you ask, I'm already tracking it.
Hear this, Forerunners. Your auditorium has fallen. The endless found. Your sins undone. Today we return.
Is she a precursor?
What's she doing?
She's trying to open a connection between here and somewhere else on the ring.
Where?
You deal with her and I'll find out.
Slay him!
Okay.
And earn a place among the endless.
Earn a place among the endless.
He killed your He dishonored you all. Destroy
He's dead.
enemies of us humans.
Let me go.
There! I've intercepted the carrier wave from this transmitter.
Fears that falls to thee.
Oh, hi. I wasn't ready for you.
Deserve my wrath. Will you ever die?
Will you ever die?
Cannot beat.
Oh, I guess you just beat her on the ground.
This must end now.
What is happening?
She switched transmitters, rerouting the power through that one. This isn't good. The connection is sentient. It's searching for something.
The connection is sentient. That's Skipper.
a fool of yourself! This is not who I am.
Okay, next one's down.
This is what. Very well. Prepare yourself. I am putting an end to this.
To me?
This is not possible! I grow bored of this.
Okay, well, my sword is out, so I guess we'll switch to a shotgun or something.
It's switched again. It's found something.
What?
No idea, but I doubt it's good. Wait, there's something else here. Something's helping me.
Cortana? Maybe? There's a little bit of Cortana left?
The Forerunner's life will
Oh my god. Not one of you. Not one of you. Please don't.
You will not.
There, last one's down.
Our struggle is ageless. It will not end here. Why do you keep laughing?
What?
Where was I?
Really? I almost had her, too.
It's switched again. It's found something.
I almost had her.
No idea, but I doubt it's good. Wait, there's something else here. Something's helping me.
Oh god, I'm already out. Oh, I'm even further back. I haven't even grabbed the other weapons yet. I'm further back than I thought.
You are nothing more than action.
So I hadn't yet grabbed the other weapon. Assault rifle.
It's switched again. It's found something.
What?
No idea, but I doubt it's good. Wait, there's something else here. Something's helping me.
All your anger and fire. The galaxy itself will pay for your transgression.
The Sangheili is fallen.
This is what they made me. Not wasting God. Your presence is only a distraction.
There, last one's down.
This injustice cannot be undone, but it can be avenged. Just die!
How about you just die? Oh, come on.
I wish to see his face.
She's too fast. Like, it's the same part every time. That's what's annoying. It'd be different if I was, going further, but it's the same spot.
It switched again. It's found something.
Every time.
No idea, but I doubt it's good. Wait, there's something else here. Something's helping me.
Keep pushing, keep fighting. We will rip his limbs off. Incoming! Stood no chance, human.
Why couldn't I get away from him?
Hardly a challenge. No water in it.
I'm tired of starting at this part. I want to actually advance or something. Oh,
It switched again. It's found something.
What?
No idea, but I doubt it's good. Wait, there's something else here. Something's helping me.
I wish there was a checkpoint after kill all of these guys. That would help me out a little bit. Because I feel like I'm so focused on trying to kill these guys now. Great. Please.
All your anger and fire. It can't touch me.
There, last one's down.
Our struggle is ageless. It will not end here.
Really?
You are.
Ah, finally.
You have what you need. Tell them. I am sorry it took so long.
Who's she talking to?
Unknown. The signal's old? Like, really old.
My time is ended. Yours too.
Okay.
They will make sure.
We need extraction.
Of course you do. On my way.
The Endless will return.
Who are the Endless? Who's she talking to?
Decrypt
It
it
was
in
an
time.
old signal.
It's okay. You'll figure something out.
Of course I will.
So
They'll pair you with another AI. Maybe even another Cortana model if Halsey lets them. It won't be me. But you know that, right?
Cortana.
But that doesn't matter. It's just another echo. She's right, John. Just another echo. Sorry, I'm messing with you. I just had a feeling that's what she would say. Do you see what I see? So much potential.
She did leave little messages for Chief.
I'm sorry. I didn't have long to plan this. A few milliseconds, really. I hope it worked out. Look at us. We just keep saying goodbye, don't we? But this isn't an end. It's a chance to make amends, to rectify mistakes. And it starts here. I was wrong.
I thought that I could do this on my own. But I forgot that the whole point of all of this, the entire reason that I chose you in the first place, was that we were supposed to be a team. Perfectly suited, perfectly matched, perfectly perfect. In these final moments, I know what my last mission is. I need to make sure you two learn from my mistakes, become stronger because of them. I chose well, Master Chief. I really did. Now, it's up to you.
Message, Chief. She
Are you
turned
all right?
around.
I don't know what to say. Scratch that. We need to get out of here. Like now.
Options?
I'm thinking. Yes, I know. Think faster. Maybe there's a way to...
Was that you?
Would it help if I said yes?
Probably.
But we don't know where it's going, or even if it's going anywhere.
Any other suggestions?
No, but this is a really bad idea!
Well? That last cutscene was very powerful.
Let's not do that again.
I did try to tell you it was a bad idea.
Well, you got up to the surface.
Your beacon just appeared out of nowhere. Oh, I thought I lost you. Where did you go?
Echo 216.
Stay put. I'm coming to you.
Where are we?
Chief, I think the better question is when are we? I don't know how, but we've been gone for days.
For days.
3 days, to be precise.
3 days.
This ring is different than the others.
The Banished and the Harbinger were looking for something that was never found. Why would the Forerunners hide something and throw away the key? Doesn't that scare you?
Yeah.
No.
It scares me
You?
because they did that with the flood too.
Of course not.
Is anyone going to ask me what I think? I guess not. Get inside, big guy.
Chief. Oh, sorry. I'm really happy to see you. Really happy. So, what do we do now?
We finished the fight.
Yes, sir. The Banished still control the rest of the ring.
Wait. I know this is weird, given all that's happened, but
What? What is it?
we still don't know your name. We can't keep calling you Echo 216.
What is your name?
No, you can't. Esparza. Fernando Esparza.
It's nice to meet you, Esparza. Fernando Esparza.
Good work, soldier.
And what about you?
What about me?
What do I call you?
Any ideas?
Well, do you think it would be okay? You're sure?
You get to choose your name.
Then I think I might have the perfect one.
All right.
Not that
Here we
music.
go.
That's the cliffhanger from Halo 2.
Get ready.
And they did it again. So we don't get to know the rest until they do DLCs or something? 'Cause there's definitely more to that. still don't know what the Endless are. I have so many questions. I think that was good though. I was getting a little frustrated restarting that same part as fighting the Harbinger, but I mean, for a final boss, she wasn't as strong as I would have thought, you know, which is fine. I don't know, I didn't know that was going to be the final mission playing it. I didn't know. I think there should have been a little bit more going into that, letting you know that it was the final mission, maybe. But I do like kind of how it ended. You know, we don't know any of the answers, and I hope they expand on that as they keep going with sequels, DLCs, whatever. I hope that we get to learn what the Endless were, what they were doing with the ring, what makes it so different besides the fact that it was one of the original 12 that then joined the others, you know, with 7. I don't know, I like that it was a happy ending, you know. Halo 4 had a sad ending. Halo 5 had just a dramatic ending. I like that this ending was happy. You know, it was very lighthearted. I mean, you had the sad with Cortana, and you fought the Harbinger off. So you had some dramatic stuff as well. But I think it was a pretty good ending. I was happy. We're finally getting to know what the pilot's name is. Still don't know what to call the weapon, though. So, you know, I was saying the whole time, especially yesterday, that she needs a nickname, but I still don't know what to call her because they cut it off there, unless she's going to call herself Cortana, but I don't think so. So, I really hope that whatever comes next, whatever sequel, it's sooner than what the 6 years we had from Halo 5. You know, because I want to know more. I really want to know more. I'm not disappointed in the campaign, but it was long, but it also seemed short. Like, I feel like there's more story that we just don't know. There's a lot we still don't know. So, it leaves more to be desired, you know. I want another sequel. Like, I need more. I need answers. I need to know what's going on. I still have so many questions. And I just feel like it didn't answer enough questions for me. You know, like Halo CE, it answers what the ring does and what the Flood are. Halo 2 kind of finally answers the questions of like, who are the Covenant, what are their goals, although it also has a cliffhanger ending, so you don't know what happens. Halo 3 doesn't really answer anything for me, it just kind of concludes that. Halo 4, you know, it explains what the Prometheans are, you know what the Didact's after, and there's a resolution. Halo 5, you have no idea what's going on the whole time, although you do figure out, you know, why Cortana's doing it, but it's just not great. This game, there's so much I still don't know. I feel like a lot was not revealed, and I don't like that. It doesn't make it a bad game. I still think it's great. I like what they presented to us. I just wish there was a little more, you know, a little more to it than what we got. So it does leave a lot to be desired. I'm gonna have to play through it a few more times before I really get my opinions, but like right now, I would say it's better than Halo 4 and 5. You know, without a doubt. It is the best game the 343 has done. I don't think story-wise it touches the original trilogy. I don't think it touches Reach, because Reach is just such a sad story, you know, and self-contained story. I don't think it touches those Bungie games, you know. I think those are still the pinnacle of Halo. We still need to hold the franchise to as kind of the standard and what we want. This was a great step in the right direction. You know, they've made up for, you know, Halo 4 and 5. And I actually do like Halo 4. The story, I don't like the gameplay. much, but I do like the story of Halo 4. Halo 5 I don't like very much, but I do like the gameplay of Halo 5. I feel like they really finally figured both out. Halo Infinite has good gameplay, and it has a decent story. And, you know, it balances that emotion, it balances, you know, how it used to be just kind of straightforward action, learning about the world. I feel like they finally kind of struck a balance with Chief's character. I think this might be the best Chief yet. You know, and how he's kind of open and emotional, but still very direct and to the mission. I think the pilot was a great addition to it, you know, his humor, but also his humanity, being just a normal person and wanting to get home. I think that was really good to have. And the weapon just being innocent and kind of learning stuff as we do about what's going on, I think that was perfect. And I'm glad that she survived. I'm glad that all three of them survived, you know, they're now like the new iconic trio. So that's really good to see. So yeah, like just talking honestly, which I know I have been, I don't think it's as good as I anticipated it being. I think with all the hype and just seeing everything, I expected Halo Infinite to be better. I honestly expected Halo Infinite to be my favorite Halo game of all time. And that's just what I was expecting. Just from everything I was hearing and where it was going, being open world, I was expecting it to be my absolute favorite Halo game. I love the song. But the campaign was good. You know, like I said, I like it better than Halo 4 and 5. And at this point, I think that's all we can ask for. They're going to keep building on this, obviously. You know, they've proven that they can do something good with Halo now. And not that Halo 4 didn't. Halo 4 was pretty decent, but then Halo 5 kind of ruined, you know, what they did there. So I think they're just going to keep building on it and getting better, and I think Halo's future just looks great, you know, seeing that they were able to do this. And, you know, recapture that magic that Bungie had. Multiplayer, I think, is my favorite multiplayer so far. It has all of its issues, of course, with the progression system, and not getting, you know, the points for actually doing stuff that you would think, like getting kills or getting objectives in game. And obviously the pricing, the microtransactions, I'm not a fan of that at all. I don't think they should have made it free to play. I think they should have just included it like normal. You pay your $60, you get campaign and multiplayer, and you don't pay for your battle pass bonus. So I don't agree with any of that they did, but I do think multiplayer is my favorite multiplayer so far. I think the campaign was decent. Overall makes it better than Halo 4 and 5. It just is not my favorite Halo game. We'll see as I keep replaying it, maybe if I start to change my opinion of that, because my opinion of the Halo games has changed, you know, throughout time. It wasn't like, you know, I played Halo 3 or something and it was my favorite ever since. It was always evolving. You know, when I played Halo 2, it became my favorite. When I played Halo 3, it became my favorite. When I played Reach, it became my favorite. But now I think that Reach is my favorite Halo game, and I think Halo 2 is my favorite of the main Master Chief games. I just think Halo 2's story is incredible, and that kind of came later, you know, after having played all of these. You know, I think you would have asked me, like, when Halo 4 came out, I would have said Reach is my favorite, and I probably would have said Halo 3. You know, a lot of my respect for Halo 2 has come later as I've replayed it, gotten into the story, just looked, you know, kind of analyzed it and seen what happens. And I'm going to need to keep playing this game more to really get an opinion on where I think it stands. But I'm really happy with what they did with it. Overall, you know, I think the last few levels were a lot of fun. You know, they really were a lot of fun. I just wish, like I said, that we had more answers. I guess we'll just have to wait. I really want to know what the endless are. You know, I feel like there are a lot of loose ends. Like, we had the monitor, adjutant resolution. He kind of popped up like, oh, you know, we need help, and then he just disappeared. I would have thought he would kind of be involved a little more. I feel like that's not very well explained what went on there. Like, arc kind of with them. It would have been cool if he was kind of around, maybe to help explain things. I love what they did with Cortana. I think that's probably my favorite part of the story of this game. I love what they did with Cortana, giving her that redemption arc, that she is the one who blew up the ring, because we didn't know. I mean, I was honestly thinking it was a battle. Like, that Cortana had all of her guardians there, and the Banished came in, you had the Infinity. I thought, like, something happened and it blew up that part of the ring. But knowing that Cortana did that she killed Atriox, that she blew up that part of the ring to make up for all the bad she did, to help Chief, to stop them from firing the ring. She realized that everything she'd been doing was wrong, you know, that she betrayed the Chief, she betrayed humanity, you know. I think that was wonderful to see her redeem herself and get that throughout the story. You know, I'm very happy with that. I think that was the best way to go with it, although I would have liked to see evil Cortana a little bit in the story. You know, I don't like that they killed her, I don't like that she's dead, but I do like what they did with it. I'm very happy with the resolution and the redemption arc there. And I'm happy with the weapon. I think she will be a great addition to the Halo games. You know, I really like her. I like her attitude, her innocence, her jokes. She's really funny. So I'm really glad that she's in there. So there's a lot to love. There's some stuff I'm not a fan of. But overall, I think this is a great game. And I can't wait to keep playing it again and exploring more and, you know, actually going for the completionist and completing all of the campaign. Oh, we still got more. We still got more after the credits. Let's see. What's going on here? Should have known better, because Halo does usually have stuff. Okay. So that was a brute. These almost look like sentinels. Like, those look like machines, those don't look like a creature. Oh, is that Atriox? Is he still alive? Is he not actually dead? Is he not actually dead? Is Atriox still alive?
Give me a list of what's left to do.
We're back.
You got it, Chief.
Oh, so now you can just finish the game at this point. That's cool. So now everything's just opened up and you've got the whole map. That's amazing. Cool. Alright, well, I guess I'll stop it there, and I'm gonna continue to explore the map and just enjoy the game. So since finishing the main missions yesterday and just spending a few more hours exploring Zeta Halo, finding Easter eggs, and just having fun, it gave me some time to really think about the story that was presented to us, the gameplay mechanics, everything, and I think give a better opinion than I did yesterday with my raw reaction immediately after finishing. And so I think I like the story a lot more now that I've kind of let it sit. I still don't think it touches like Halo 2, Halo 3, or Reach, but I do think it was a pretty good story. I think it was too short. I still think that there's a lot that I want to know. There's a lot that was left, you know, undisclosed, and there's a few things that I would have liked to see expanded upon a little more, but it was a very good story, very emotional story. I still love what they did with Cortana and kind of wrapping that up, giving her that redemption arc, although I wish that she wasn't dead in the campaign. Not because I don't wish she was dead, you know, I think killing characters is a fine thing to do. I mean, I am a writer. I think you can kill characters off. I think it's great for stories when you do that, if there's emotion and there's meaning, and this story delivered that. Kind of letting Chief know finally, after Halo 4, that it is okay for him to move on. And, he finally can for the first time. So it's perfect, it really does fit the story, and I think it's a great decision story-wise. But, we didn't get to see any more evil Cortana. Halo 5 ended on such a cliffhanger. I would have loved to see, maybe if there were a few missions or something, like before Chief was adrift for 6 months, where you still didn't know what happened to her, but just to see that she was still a force, even if there were just more cutscenes at the beginning, like just seeing her on the Halo with the Guardians, I think that would have helped the story a little bit, in my opinion, with that. But that's kind of like the side story, I guess. It's kind of the main story, but also the side story. It's Chief and Cortana's relationship, Chief and the weapons relationship, Chief moving on from Cortana, and accepting the weapon and trusting the weapon as his new AI, his new companion. And I think that was all done really well. I'm really happy with what they did there. I think that storyline is awesome. With the Banished storyline, that was pretty straightforward. The more I think about it, I think that them activating the Halo was just a ploy to kind of get the UNSC and Master Chief to go after them, because it doesn't seem like they had any intention really of lighting the ring. I don't know what they were going to gain by that, because yeah, you could wipe out entire 25,000 light years with each one. You could just wipe out galaxies, entire systems of your enemies, but they're more barbaric. They like the challenge, they like the fight. I don't know why they would want to activate the Halos, because it kind of takes away that challenge and fight that they seem to enjoy as the Banished. So I wonder if that was just a diversion, as they were hoping the Harbinger to rebuild, the silent Auditorium. The more I think about it, I think that's what they were doing. They never intended to do that. They always intended to repair the ring and repair the silent Auditorium, contact or release the Endless, whoever they are. I don't know if they're precursors or what. And help, assist the Harbinger with that and do whatever it is that they were planning to do. So I think that was also a good story. We just don't have all the answers. So I think, taking a step back, I really did enjoy what 343 presented to us, what the game presented. I like where it went. I just wish there was more involved with it. I think the campaign was a little too short. I know, it's hours long, but the actual missions themselves, I think the story was too short. I think it needed to be longer, especially after 6 years of development. I just think there should have been more there. So it's not a 10 out of 10 story, in my opinion, but it is really good. So combining that with the gameplay, I was just having so much fun yesterday after completing the campaign, just capturing all the forward operating bases. I now have captured all of them. I've taken out every Banished outpost in the game. I've climbed the highest mountain. I was having so much fun yesterday afterward. I kind of am reevaluating where I would place the game right now. I still think Halo Reach is my favorite. I would still put Halo 2 at second place and Halo 3 at third place. And I'm going to put Halo Infinite in fourth place. I would rank it slightly better than Halo Combat Evolved, because although Combat Evolved, I think, has a really good story, it's pretty simple. It's like the foundation, the baseline of everything. You don't know why the Covenant are fighting you. You don't know anything about them in Halo Combat Evolved. You kind of learn what the Flood is, you learn what the Halos do, but you don't have a lot of story to work with there. It's just really simple, and it's wonderful, and the gameplay is amazing, the level design is incredible, but they do have a lot of repeating levels and all of that, so I do think Halo Infinite I'm going to rank better than Halo Combat Evolved. I'm going to say it's my fourth favorite Halo game, and of course that makes it my favorite Halo game of the 343 era. Means that I enjoy it better than Combat Evolved, ODST, Halo 4, Halo 5, and I don't rank like Halo Wars and stuff, because I played the first one, it's been years. I haven't played the second one, although I have seen all of the cutscenes and gameplay. I just chose not to play it because I'm not a fan of doing strategy games on a console. If it was PC, I would maybe play it, but I have watched that, and so I do know the background of the Banished and all that before I went into Halo Infinite. But that's where I would rank it, so a little better than last night, as I just kept thinking on it. And the more I keep thinking, I just wonder where this game is going to go. So that kind of brings me to my next point, is where do I think Halo is going to go as a series, with books and the games, DLCs, because if they're really going to try to build this out in a few years, maybe with the sequel, where do I think it's going to go? I think something I overlooked yesterday, it was interesting, but the more I think of it, it's really interesting. They lost 3 days at the end of the campaign. The weapon says they were gone for 3 days just after teleporting, whatever happened in those 3 days. That is really interesting. And the fact that at the end we see Atriox is alive, he's not actually dead, and that he has activated something, and you have to assume that it's the Endless, right? And I did watch the Legendary ending, because that's probably going to be... I don't know that I'm going to play Legendary anytime soon on the game. So I did watch the Legendary ending, which is the same except with narration, right? So you hear a Forerunner talking. I don't know who it is. I don't know if it's Faber. I don't know who is speaking, which Forerunner is speaking and talking. But they're talking about, before the end of the Forerunner War, obviously right before they fired the Halo Array, or right after, or whatever's going on, but before they all died. It makes me wonder. Obviously, the Endless are going to play a bigger role in whatever comes next, DLCs, sequels. Obviously, the Endless are kind of this new enemy faction that we're going to face off with, that are worse than the Flood and have been locked down, and that's scary. So whoever they are, they're obviously going to play a big role in the franchise moving forward. With Atriox being alive, I'm assuming the Banished are still going to play a big role as an enemy faction. Atriox can probably rally all of his troops, and there's probably Banished, obviously not just at Zeta Halo, I'm assuming there's still a lot everywhere, so I'm sure that they are still a huge force in the galaxy that's going to continue to challenge the UNSC. But, the Harbinger, we don't know who she is, what she is. We don't know if she's related to the precursors. We don't know. I want to believe that she might be, but we have no really confirmation. There's story clues, that she was, they talk about the trials. I mean, she was imprisoned, so she was alive, all those years ago when the Halo Array fired and was imprisoned there on the ring. So she's old, and you heard at the end that transmission, that she was sending a message, but it was old, the weapon said. And I don't know, there's two ways you could take that. At the time playing it, I took it as it's an old algorithm, it's an old, just an old method that the weapon had never seen before, but she knew that it predated the Forerunners or whatever. And so whoever she was contacting might still be out there in the galaxy waiting for something, having to do with the Endless. Maybe they are the Endless and there's just more of them on the ring. We don't know. Another way you could have taken that, which I started thinking on, is time travel. What if the signal, whatever she's sending, the message is really old because she's actually sending it back in time or something. And I know that with the precursors, there's some weird stuff with time going on in the Halo lore. We know that time travel, there's already a basis for that. In the Halo universe, you had the Forerunner crystals that in slip space did weird stuff with time, and you already had in Halo First Strike, if I remember correctly, that when they were at Reach and doing stuff, it was technically taking place before the events of Halo Combat Evolved, because they had gone back in time. There's already some weird time travel things going on with Halo, so I don't know that that's a huge stretch to make, that there might be something with time, and they did lose that 3 days at the end, you know, kind of tying back my points, that maybe there'll be something with time travel. I don't know that's going to be like a time travel game or a time travel DLC. I don't think that's the case, but I think there's something going on with time. Maybe it's with precursors or something. You know, also remembering that the Primordial was on Zeta Halo all those years ago. So, I don't know. That's kind of where I think it's going, is you're going to have the Endless and the Banished still as factions. You may still have Covenant remnants as well that could come into play somewhere. Obviously, the Flood are still around because there's so many hints that they're still on Zeta Halo. They're still in the galaxy. I don't know that we'll see the Flood again. I would love to see them again, but it's a possibility, so I'm still going to throw that out there, that they're still around. That was basically confirmed, I believe, in this game, just from the little hints. With Cortana, when she was talking to the Monitor, Despondent Pyre, that Despondent Pyre thought that she was trying to release the Flood, you know, and she had made that comment like, the Flood, no, why would I do that? You know, there's older and more dangerous things on this ring. So obviously the Flood are still around. So maybe they could come into play, maybe they won't. Obviously, they're leaving that door open and confirming that the Flood do still exist. I definitely think there's something going on with precursors. That's just my hunch from the campaign. I think the precursors are around, they're alive, and, you know, they were before the Forerunners. The Forerunners learned from them, stole their technology, you know, killed a lot of them, I believe. So it would make sense if the Harbinger's, like, involved with all that, even whether she is a precursor or not, or is just in prison, that she wants to get revenge on the Forerunners, and she, you know, whatever's going on with the Endless, like, she wanted to bring the Forerunners down, their memory down, and by extension, I guess, humanity, the Reclaimers, who have taken up the mantle, right? As well as Cortana, the Created, because they kind of assumed the mantle as well, and Cortana was still made by the humans, so you could say that the Harbinger's kind of against all of that. Right? So that's just where I think it's going, is there's something going on with precursors, the Banished are still around, Atriox is still alive. I think there's going to be something weird with time travel, because they have the missing time, and precursors do stuff with time, and, you know, the old signals with the Harbinger. So I think whatever happens next, we'll figure out who the Endless are, and we'll have to defeat them. I think the Banished are still going to be a major threat. You're going to have to rebuild the UNSC forces, because they've been completely obliterated. I mean, the Infinity's gone. All, you know, thousands of people dead on Zeta Halo. It was hinted at in the campaign that Sydney on Earth was completely destroyed by Cortana. And I can imagine that there's still things going on with the other Created. I don't know that they would all back down just because Cortana's dead. You know, the other AIs that turned. I mean, who knows what's going on in the greater galaxy right now? But it probably does not look good. So I think you're still going to have the UNSC struggling to get their footing. You know, they've lost their flagship. They've lost a lot of good people, a lot of Spartans. I think you're still going to see that struggle against the Banished, against the Endless, against the Precursors, maybe. So that's just where I think it's going. I think that this is a foundation. I think the game is setting a new foundation for what's going to happen in the universe going forward. Kind of like how Halo 4 set the stage for Halo 5 and Halo Infinite. And, you know, you had Halo Combat Evolved that set the stage for the original trilogy. I think this game is that foundation for whatever's coming next in the story. You know, however many DLCs and games in the future that's going to be. I think this is just the beginning. And I can't wait to see what else happens. I think whatever comes next is going to be incredible and really dramatic. Just seeing where the story ended. So those are my thoughts. Just wanted to add a few short things to my playthrough. Kind of get a few things I was thinking out of my head. But that's where I think it's going. Really enjoyed playing Halo Infinite. It was a lot of fun. I'm still working my way through cleaning up everything, because at the end you're put back into the world to just continue playing It says I'm about 69% done. I've got all the forward operating bases. I've cleared out all the outposts. Found a few Easter eggs that were kind of fun, like an arcade machine. So I'll keep looking for those. I haven't found any skulls yet, so I'll have to go back and find all of those as well and replay the game and get those. So just working my way through everything, and I'm having a lot of fun doing it. Because at the end, like, you have so much valor now. I can just call in scorpions and wasps and gun gooses, you know, whatever I want. So it's been a lot of fun. Just continuing to clear out the banished on the ring. So thanks for watching my playthrough of Halo Infinite for the first time. I've never done a game playthrough video, so I know it's a little rough, but you have to start somewhere, and this is where I wanted to start since Halo Infinite just came out, and I've been waiting for it for 6 years. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had a lot of technical issues and interruptions, and I wasn't feeling well anyway this week, so there was a lot going on, a lot of struggles, but I got through it. I was able to film it, finish the game, and I'm really happy with it overall. I think I'll continue making videos about Halo Infinite, but I think I'm also going to do some Age of Empires stuff. I've been messing around with that, but I'm thinking about maybe doing some campaign videos as well, since I have not attempted the Age of Empires campaign, so keep watching for that. Thanks so much for watching today's video. I'm Chase with Freak Shack, and I'll see you next time.